What's up, guys? Welcome to today's video. We have a banger for you all today. The game through the eyes of Lionel Messi. Now, this was actually a requested reaction by the viewers themselves. Let's give a shout out to Alrico Amona 98. He suggested the game through the eyes of Messi. It is an insightful video you might enjoy. Messi gives his insights about how he dribbles and plays the game. If you guys want a shout out in the video and you want me to watch something that you actually think that I would find cool, make sure you drop it in the comment section down below. And feel free to like and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more videos like this. Other than that, I'm super excited to get into this. Messi has been a super interesting person so far that, I didn't really know much about him. And because of you guys, I'm learning more and more every single video. So other than that, man, I'm super excited. Let's go ahead and get right into this thing. And actually, right before we go, I want to give a shout out to Magical Messi, the YouTube channel. The original video is going to be linked in the description down below. So if you guys want to watch this video without me talking, make sure you guys go ahead and go to the link and do that. Other than that, let's go ahead and get right into this thing. The game through the eyes of Lionel Messi.
Esta es la cámara de Messi.
Hola,
Oh,
¿cómo
Messi
anda?
talks.
Hoy te muestro cómo pasar a un defensor con poco espacio. Bueno, intentar de jugar con él, de intentar de buscar el punto fácil para...
Is it just me, or is there like two different musics going on at the same time? Okay, let's restart. I don't know what's going on.
Esta
Maybe
es la
it's just
cámara de
this-
Messi.
I never heard Messi talk.
Hola, ¿cómo anda? Hoy te muestro cómo pasar a un defensor con poco espacio. Bueno, intentar de jugar
Trick
con él, de
vibes? Trick
intentar
vibes?
de
That's one thing
buscar
that I
el punto
did
fácil
notice.
para
That
salir
Messi
y
likes doing like
poder
feints
pasar.
with his body, like
No, es más, vos
you can't
llevarlo
really
y
tell where he's gonna go.
amagar,
Ooh,
intentar de
got his
amagar, de
ass.
salir para
Damn.
los lados hasta que queda mal parado y
Shoot.
sale.
Feint.
Sí, generalmente yo cuando juego por la punta, por el lado de la línea, los defensores siempre vienen de costado y es buscar el momento que estire un poco el pie para poder meter y...
Ah. Okay,
Sí,
so he's
generalmente
reading.
con velocidad encargo de jugar.
So he's reading the defenders. He's trying to see what the defenders are doing and waiting for his moment to strike. That shows such intent. That's actually super smart. Because he knows that they're gonna have to run after him, and they're gonna have to try. They're gonna try to trap him. I guess, like against the sidelines. So if he can predict that movement and have a counter to it, it's no wonder he's so successful
Generalmente
at
salgo
getting
para
around
la
people.
zurda que es mi pierna,
Ah,
llega
okay,
mejor
makes
perfil
sense.
para
So
el
he is a
arco,
lefty.
pero bueno, cuando no se puede también para la derecha y tirar el centro.
Ah,
Es
okay.
llevarlo al defensor,
Guys, how old was
jugar con
Messi
él
when he
y
did this?
con los brazos a la hora de
Did this interview?
tirar. Aguantar la pelota y llega un momento en que le ganaste un espacio y en ese momento de usar los brazos para sacarlo del todo y
makes
poder tirar
sense.
también.
Keep
No,
the
más
ball
fácil
away
que se te quede
as
pegado
far
para,
as you can.
para jugar con los brazos y poder sacarlo más fácil, así que más cerca está.
Ooh.
Generalmente para mí mejor para la izquierda, ¿no? Porque ya me queda para pegarle, pero depende del defensor, de la postura que tenga él, cómo esté parado él y bueno, todo un poco.
Guys, if you guys play soccer, I don't play soccer. I didn't grow up playing soccer. But if you guys play soccer, you guys need to be taking notes on this. He's telling you how he's reading the defenders. He's able to judge where they are at the field. If they're in close on him, he's able to tell, like, okay, well, I'm gonna be able to get around him like this, like that. If they're far away, he's waiting for them to get to the right position so he can use his moves. Like when I was watching his little like highlight reels, like earlier, my first couple reactions when I was watching his highlights, I did notice that he was able to get around a lot of people at the same time. But it makes so much sense now because he's looking at every single thing he does and he's analyzing the pitch. He's analyzing the players. He's trying to figure out, okay, what is this person's weaknesses? How are they going to attack me? If they get close, what am I going to do? So when you have somebody that prepares like that mentally for whatever scenario, it's no question why that he has so much success.
Cuando vos encarás por derecha y enganchás para adentro de zurda rápido, es muy difícil que te la roben, casi no la perdés.
Y lo que
Porque es
pasa
muy
que-
rápido tu enganche.
Pasa que ellos vienen todos corriendo para este lado y agarra la pierna contraria.
Vos
Oh.
la amagabas, iba siempre para adentro, es imposible.
Sí,
que
pero
te-
porque yo no voy para allá. Pero la traigo para atrás y después voy
He's
para allá.
playing football.
Primero
saying.
la tirás un poco para atrás y después el enganche.
Sí.
No es el enganche en el mismo lugar, es para atrás y para adelante, es como un cambio.
Ah,
que
like
pase
cross-up
y
vibes.
juego con él también. Espero los movimientos de él.
O sea, más que mirar la pelota, lo que mirás son las piernas del rival.
Sí.
¿Y no perdés de vista la pelota?
Sí, que está ahí. Perfecto. Mira los movimientos de él y lo meter en gancho. Eso
Bueno.
ya, igual.
La verdad que no soy de hacer truco ni nunca fui ni me gusta mucho tampoco, ¿no? Intento de hacer todo
That's interesting.
simple y de intentar de
So he likes to keep it simple. He likes to keep it simple.
You play the game in what we think is the right way. You
Oh my
don't
God,
cheat,
I think I
you don't
reacted to that
dive, you
clip.
get kicked, you keep getting up. Where does that come from?
No, siempre intenté eso de jugar de chiquito, de no pararme por nada, de ir siempre para delante. Y bueno, ahora sigo haciendo lo mismo, ¿no? Intentando de...
Yeah, he was always the
siempre
smallest
hacer
one,
mi
wasn't he,
jugada
from the
y
old
de-
videos I've seen?
De cuando
He was always the smallest.
veo que puedo intentar seguir, de intentarlo.
No, la verdad que no, que lo veo como cosa de partido, de fútbol y no.
I bet since he was so small growing up and he always had to go against like harder opponents, I guess like more physical opponents, like there has to be some kind of like chip on his shoulder to kind of like be able to get through and not flop and take all the beatings and still continue forward and not like really make a big deal about it. Because if you grow up playing that style of like, you know, understanding like, hey, I'm not gonna be the most physical person, and they're gonna try to use their bodies to run into me, to knock me down, and to slow me down because they can't do it any other way. Like, I guess at some point you kind of like you start to expect that, you know what I mean? So it's pretty interesting how he's kind of like seeing it as just part of the game. Like it's not something that really bothers him as much.
Y no pienso en las lesiones, ¿no? No pienso en que me puedo llegar a lesionar porque creo que sería peor y no jugaría de la misma manera. La manera de jugar, la verdad que siempre fue
Same
igual
since he was a kid.
desde muy chiquito, ya cuando agarré la pelota,
That's
mi estilo, mi
Elo.
forma de jugar.
That's funny.
Nunca
He
pienso
looks just like him.
lo que voy a
Well, I
hacer
mean, it
ni
is
la
him,
jugada
but
antes
all those years
de un
later,
partido.
it's the exact same move.
Voy haciendo según vaya el partido, según vaya los momentos y bueno.
So it just all comes
juego
natural to
a lo que sale.
Creo que es muy importante la confianza, ya sea
so there's a whole
a
bunch
nivel
of different
individual, a nivel
interviews.
de equipo, de grupo, es fundamental para, en lo personal, tener confianza hace que juegue más suelto y que,
Guys, I know that.
que todo lo que,
And I know I've been pausing a lot. I know that Messi doesn't say it a lot. Especially, I know that Messi doesn't talk about him being the best, right? But right here, he's talking about confidence. He's talking about you need to have confidence in yourself to be able to achieve whatever you want to achieve, to perform at the highest levels. Do you feel like it's just kind of like in the back of his head? Like, you know, even though he's not as vocal about it as Ronaldo, do you feel like that still like pushes him and like makes him dig deeper, knowing that like, you know, I have to be the best? Because I genuinely believe like if you want to be the best at any sport, or if you want to succeed at any sport, you have to genuinely believe that you are the best at it. Like you can't let yourself get defeated mentally. So that's why I really understand why Ronaldo, in those clips that I saw earlier, because I reacted to a video of Ronaldo and he was talking about how he believes he's the best player over Messi. He believes he's the best player. And I can understand why he would say that, even though some people may argue that he's not. If he doesn't believe that he's the best, then he would have never gotten to that point in the first place. So it's super interesting how Messi, I guess, processes it in a different way, and Ronaldo's a little bit more vocal about it. But I would bet that Messi feels the same way inside. Like there's no way that he doesn't have that inner feeling of like, I'm gonna be the GOAT and nobody's gonna stop me. You know what I mean? It's just super interesting on how different they are in terms of like dealing with that kind of confidence.
El de estar bien en la cancha, el de tener participación, el de tocar muchas pelotas, el de decidir bien, el de no perder pelota. No pasa por hacer goles, jugué bien, hice 2 goles y jugué un partidazo. A veces he hecho goles y he tenido partidos malos.
¿Pero vos tenés goleador o más jugador, armador?
Nada más armador.
Playmaker vibe, okay.
No, obviamente uno va creciendo y va aprendiendo cosas en su cancha, como vos decías recién, antes por ahí agarraba la pelota y hacía mi jugada o intentaba hacer mi jugada.
He does facilitate the ball really well.
intento
When I was watching him in the
hacer
World
jugar más
Cup,
al equipo, que pase más.
I saw
la
that he
pelota
always,
más
whenever
por
they
mí,
had
no
like
ser tan-
a chance at the
tan
goal,
definidor o
he's
tan
always had his,
egoísta,
he
entre
always had his
comillas,
touch in there. Like it was either it was
cerca
him
del área,
that had the
buscar
breaking
siempre
out, like the breakout
una mejor
touch.
opción.
But he's always
Intento
has
de
his,
mover más
like
el
that,
equipo
like
de
that's an
otro-
example right there.
de otra posición, de otro lugar. Pero no, creo que sigo corriendo igual que lo hice siempre, pero de diferente manera. Bueno, sí, puede ser que el último año haya retrasado un poco más mi posición y llegue desde atrás al arco, no como en otro año que estaba más de
So he's
cuarto
changing, he's
para
adapting
adelante,
through every year.
pero sí que es verdad que me tiró unos metros más atrás, pero siempre con la idea de seguir llegando al área e intentar de seguir haciendo goles.
Do you still get nervous before a match?
Sí.
Yes.
Do you get as nervous now as you did
That's
10,
pretty
15
crazy.
years ago?
Quizás más nervioso ahora que cuando era más.
You know, that's something that my dad always told me, is that if you're not nervous, that means, well, I'll say it again. That's something my dad always told me. If you're nervous, that means that you care. So it's pretty crazy how at this point in his career, he says, I still get nervous. He's been playing for 10, 15 years. So I'm assuming it's probably going to be the same as like now, like when he just won the World Cup. I bet you he was nervous as hell. But a lot of people let like that nervousness, like I guess, defeat them, and they never get to reach their potential. They never get to take that step and that leap forward and being able to like become everything that they could be. But in his case, he's taking that and he's using it as motivation. He's using it as like, man, like, you know, I'm nervous, but I'm going to perform and I'm going to do my best. And I feel like that's super important. If you got something that you're really thinking about doing and you're nervous to do it, you know, 9 times out of 10, that's what you need to be doing. Because if you weren't nervous about it and it was like nothing, like nonchalant, then it really isn't something that's testing you, or it isn't really something that you have like genuine passion for. And that's definitely something that I would recommend you guys think about.
Probably more nervous
And it
today
can apply
than
to
when I
more
was
areas
younger.
than just sport, for sure.
Because you know that everybody in the stadium is looking at you and counting on you to score a goal.
No, porque como dije antes, no me gusta.
Not necessarily because of that, but I don't like to lose. To lose today means much more than to lose as a 15-year-old, because what we're fighting for are titles. And losing when you were 15 was part of growing up. You never thought much about it when you lost.
Pero defiendo la camiseta del Barcelona porque lo siento así, porque de muy chiquito ya formaba parte de este club y la verdad
Man, that's sad that
dejo
he had to
todo
leave then, man.
porque no me gusta perder, intento dar siempre lo mejor, primero por mí, después por el club, por mis compañeros y lo hago también. Yo quiero superarme siempre y no compito con nadie porque, como te dije antes, no compito para ser el mejor de la historia, sino para superarme año tras año, intentar de mejorarlo.
That's a great strategy right there. So instead of him trying to be the best of all time, he's just trying to be better than he was yesterday. And that's a great way of looking at it, taking it one day at a time. And don't overwhelm yourself with these big ideals that you would like your life to be. Like instead, how about we take it one day at a time and just focus on being better than you were yesterday? Because over time, that's going to start piling up. And you're going to look back at a year ago and you're going to be like, wow, I have really developed and evolved as a person. And that's the real way to look at improving and progressing in your life. Because if you look at yourself and have these huge expectations of, I want to do this, this, and this, and in a week you haven't reached that, if you let that deter you from sticking with it, then you're never going to achieve it, because you have these insanely high expectations for yourself that are just really unrealistic. So it's really cool that he takes it day by day. I think that's very key.
Anteriormente y de seguir ganando, de cuanto más títulos se gane al final de la carrera, mejor.
¿Te interesa ser el mejor de la historia? ¿Es un objetivo?
No, la verdad que no. El hecho que ya solo se hable de las cosas que se dicen de mí o cómo pueda llegar a acabar después de mi carrera, ya está. Pero yo no me propuse nunca ser el mejor de la historia, ni el segundo, ni el tercero, ni el cuarto.
Lo que te decía antes, yo cada vez que empiezo un año intento de ganar todo, de dejar todo cada vez que salgo a una cancha, de dar el máximo para mis compañeros, para mí, y nada más, no pienso en querer ser el mejor del estado y nada, porque tampoco, como decíamos antes, no me cambia nada.
Pero Cristiano es una bestia. ¿Te estimula? Vos decís, puta, voy a hacer 50 goles y tengo que hacer 55.
No, te soy sincero que no compito con él. Me estimula ver el Madrid otra vez en la final de Champions, verlo ganar Liga ellos, o que sean otros los campeones.
Y sabemos que esto es algo de ustedes, los periodistas que alimentan.
That's interesting. Messi doesn't care. Messi actually likes Ronaldo. So why are people so upset? And why? Okay, Messi likes Ronaldo. But how come Ronaldo doesn't like Messi? Because all that I've seen is Ronaldo, the clips of him was like talking shit about Messi and being like, I'm better than Messi, I'm better than Messi. And Messi's like, I don't really compete. Like, I admire his accomplishments. Like, I wonder why that is.
Día a día intentar de compararnos y buscarnos cosas por estadística, por juego, pero creo que ni él ni yo competimos el uno contra el otro.
Porque lo único que me importa es jugar al fútbol, disfruto haciéndolo desde muy chiquito y lo sigo intentando hacer cada vez que salgo dentro de una cancha. Siempre dije que cuando me canse de disfrutarlo o no me divierta jugando más al fútbol, no lo voy a hacer.
Wow.
Lo hago porque me gusta, porque siempre fue así y es lo único que me interesa.
Damn, great video, great video. He's gonna play until he stops loving the game. Shout out to Magical Messi again, YouTube channel. That's an awesome compilation right there, awesome video. Let me get a little screenshot. There you go, that's a cool little screenshot. Guys, I really love this video. This was filled with a lot of lessons, a lot of things that you can really apply to more than just sports. You can apply it to your daily life. You can apply it to everything that you really want to accomplish. And it's always good to look at the people that have achieved the top of their sport, or whatever, of their craft, should I say, who have achieved the top of their craft, because you can take lessons, even though it might not be in the same area, you can apply them to what you want to do. So that's super awesome, man. Thank you guys so much for watching it. I want to give another shout out to Alrico Amona. Thank you for suggesting this video, man. This was super awesome. If you guys want me to react to any videos that you suggest, make sure you leave it in the comment section down below. And if you had a good time, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. I'm going to be uploading a whole bunch of reaction videos to awesome stuff. And I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.